A young voice yelled, "Mommy, no!" I turned and I saw our son Tommy standing, glaring at my wife, Sandra, horrified. "Oh, Mommy," he cried, "why do you have to be so fat?" With everyone at the party staring, that was the last straw, the final blow. Sandra's eyes glazed over as she realized she'd ruined the 4th of July party for me, for Tommy, and for everyone. It was too much to take. Her heart began beating out of her chest. It felt like a freight train approaching and she couldn't move. Her body started tightening. Her head felt heavier on her shoulders and she collapsed to the floor unconscious. That's when I yelled, "Quick! Someone call 911 now!"
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, my name is Robert Harris, and I'm an ex-Marine from Cedar Falls, Iowa. I'm just a regular guy, but I have an extraordinary story to tell. Honestly, you'll be amazed when you hear what I have to share. As you'll soon see, Sandra survived, thank God. And thanks to a strange twist of fate, that disastrous day changed everything. Because of what happened next, Sandra was never going to be humiliated again, ever. In fact, a wonderful new chapter in her life was just beginning. You see, that horrible July 4th was the spark that ignited a long, epic journey, one that took us to extraordinary places and revealed a forgotten secret to rapid weight loss that changed everything. This morning coffee hack allowed Sandra, a 43-year-old nurse, to rapidly drop 29 pounds of fat from her waist and stun her coworkers and family with her new figure. And that was just the beginning. Sandra went on to lose an additional 25 pounds in weeks. The change was so dramatic, her friends barely recognized her. Yet the morning coffee hack that enabled this astonishing transformation is not another diet plan or exercise routine. It's not some risky drug that causes horrible side effects or a hokey meditation course. This revolution is totally new and different, based on a secret that was hidden in plain sight for decades, but only now revealed to the public. And to make this fat loss morning coffee hack work for you, it takes only 30 seconds a day. Stay with me for the next few minutes of this presentation and I'll reveal what this secret is. I'll explain how it targets the root cause of weight gain, switching fat storage off and turning fat burning on. And I'll show you how to go from this to this. You'll discover how to achieve dramatic weight loss like Madeline Hanson, a dentist from Brownsville, Texas. Her doctor had warned her she must lose weight to avoid other terrible health issues, with all the horrors that could mean kidney damage, daily insulin injections, and so much more. Thank goodness we were able to help. She says, "I've not only turned my health around, I've reshaped my whole body. I've dropped over 30 pounds and I don't crave junk food anymore. I have a slim waist again and all that ugly fat is gone from my hips and thighs. I'm bursting with energy and loving life. My patients can't believe the change." If that sounds like an outcome you'd like, you'll love what's coming up. I'll explain how you too can achieve an amazing body transformation, one that causes your body to melt fat like butter in the Arizona sun. I'll reveal why everything you've been told about weight loss is wrong. So wrong, it's no wonder you struggle to lose weight. You see, it's not your fault. It's the inevitable consequences of the misinformation that plagues us today. And when you understand where the problem lies and how to fix it, you too will burn fat and lose weight faster than you imagine possible. Want to drop pound after pound each day? Yes, you can do that when you know the simple secret. Then, just like Sandra, you'll be able to enjoy all of the wonderful benefits of a life-changing body transformation. You'll be able to eliminate all of your unwanted body fat once and for all, even in difficult areas like your belly and buns and thighs. Sculpt the perfect body of your dreams, making you proud to look in the mirror each morning, even when you're naked. Recover your youthful looks, energy, and vitality, feeling 10 years younger and 10 times happier too. Wear fashionable clothes that haven't fitted you for years, looking fabulous in whatever clothes you choose. Enjoy better health and adding years or even decades of healthy life to your future. Better still, you'll be able to achieve all of this without ever setting foot in a gym or engaging in any crazy exercise plan. You won't have to starve yourself and try to get by eating rabbit food. Instead, you'll enjoy all of the good foods you really love and still lose fat. You'll discover how to obliterate fat when you're sleeping, all while eating your favorite foods like pizza and burgers, pancakes, and ice cream too. Yes, you'll join the many happy people who finally incinerated all of their excess flab, thanks to a mind-blowing morning coffee hack. One that flies in the face of everything you've been taught about losing weight and looking great. And remember, I'm not talking about some crazy diet fad or exhausting exercise plan. This is not about taking weird drugs that keep you dashing to the bathroom. It has nothing whatsoever to do with counting calories, walking thousands of steps, or skipping meals. We all know that none of those methods work, ever. They just cost you money, make you sick, and cause ever-increasing despair and frustration. So if you're sick and tired of all the weight loss fixes that don't work, you're in the right place. In a moment, you'll learn how to shed over 8 pounds of fat in a week. You're finally going to discover a scientifically proven solution that really does work. One that will help you torch fat, whether you're a man or a woman, young or old. One that will work for you, whether you're trying to lose fat from your belly, hips, thighs, face, or anywhere. And yes, I understand that's a big claim. You may be wondering how an ex-Marine from Cedar Falls solved a problem that's baffled the world of traditional medicine. It's a fair point. So to answer that question, let's go back to that disastrous 4th of July. I still have nightmares about that terrible afternoon. It was without doubt the worst 4th of July ever. An absolute disaster. My own wife ruined the day, all because she was too darn fat. Things had been going so well. A beautiful afternoon, a wonderful neighborhood party. Little Tommy was playing ball with the other kids, having a great time. Then I saw Sandra walking towards me, her plate stacked with food. She was supposed to be on a diet again, but I saw hot dogs and burgers and fried chicken, coleslaw and potato salad. She couldn't resist. Sandra maneuvered her ample frame over the empty chair next to me and sat down. That's when it happened. The wooden chair creaked and groaned, and then a leg snapped under her weight and the chair collapsed. Sandra fell backwards, her arms flailing. The plate of food flew over her head, people behind us shouting in horror as they were splattered with ketchup and relish and onions. Sandra landed in the lap of a young girl and they fell to the floor, covered with scraps of food and stained with mustard and ketchup. As they struggled to sit up, a man ran over and he snapped at the girl. "Jessica, what have you done this time?" The little girl pointed at Sandra indignantly and screamed, "Daddy! It wasn't me, it was her, the fat lady." Everyone looked accusingly at Sandra, and she recoiled in horror. The fat lady? I knew that remark would cut her to the bone, and it did. She started to cry, her shoulders heaving in unmitigated misery. There was nothing I could say or do to console her, but the agony wasn't over yet. Teenagers were giggling and pulling out their phones and taking pictures and shooting video. Sandra was the laughingstock of the party, and soon the whole town would be chuckling. On Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, people would watch her weight crushing the chair over and over again. I groaned with despair. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but they did. Because that's when I turned to see little Tommy standing, glaring at his mom, horrified and humiliated. And it's when Sandra collapsed like a sack of potatoes, leaving me fearing for her life. That was definitely the worst 4th of July ever. Plenty of fireworks for sure, but not the kind that we wanted. It was awful. Later at the hospital, I paced up and down while the ER doctors battled to save my wife's life. I was frantic with worry. Would I ever see her alive again? Then the door burst open and a doctor strode in, his stethoscope dangling from his neck. I prepared for the worst. but he gave me a smile. "Sandra's okay," he said. Turns out it was a severe panic attack brought on by the stress, but magnified by her weight. I breathed a big sigh of relief. Then I noticed the doctor was no longer smiling. He said, "Look, Mr. Robinson, I'll give it to you straight. Your wife was lucky this time, but carrying all of that weight is killing her health. Next time, it's likely to be a heart attack, a seizure, or a stroke. Sorry to bring you the bad news, but if she doesn't lose weight soon, she could die." I was stunned, and as I drove Sandra home, those words kept rattling around in my head. If she doesn't lose weight soon, she could die. God knows I didn't want my wife to be on the brink of dying due to her health. I still loved her, even though she was no longer the slim, sexy lady I'd married. And what about Tommy? I didn't want him to grow up without a mom. Yet I knew there was no point in asking Sandra to go on yet another diet. It would turn out the same as always. She'd torture herself by surviving on lettuce and spinach for a few days, and then she'd give in to the hunger pains, binging on cream cakes and Haagen-Dazs until she felt sick, back to square one. I knew how depressed she was about the whole diet binge cycle. God knows she tried, but nothing ever worked. As each year went by, her weight ballooned even more. And the more miserable she got, the more she ate to cheer herself up. There seemed to be no way out. She wore baggy clothes to hide her bulk and stopped going to reunions where people might make fun of her. It was sad. And as the pounds piled on, her health took a nosedive, and her fat-induced misery went on and on. There had to be a better way to fix this, and in the moment, I decided to do whatever it took to find out. That night, as Sandra and Tommy slept, I began my mission. I burned the midnight oil, scouring the depths of the internet for weight loss data that I could trust. I spent hours reading and taking notes, sifting through reams of information. I soon ditched blogs and news sites as they were full of misleading, outdated information. The same old recycled nonsense that gets you nowhere. Instead, I lasered in on the nuggets of gold. I focused on scientific studies and research from prestigious universities. I dug deep to find the truth behind all the hype. And what I discovered astonished me. I learned the giant food corporations of America have a guilty secret, one they try desperately to keep from ordinary people like us. Because of this, it's no wonder Sandra, myself, and millions of others struggle to shed pounds. In today's world, it's inevitable. Here's the thing. It turns out being overweight is not about the number of calories you eat. It's about the number of calories you store. And the way we live today means we store way more calories than ever before. So if you struggle to lose weight, it's not your fault. The blame lies firmly on the shoulders of the food industry. I discovered that in centuries past, being overweight had not been a problem. People ate foods that were naturally produced, just as God intended. But in the last few decades, all that changed. Almost everything we eat is processed so it can be stored, transported, and kept on supermarket shelves. That's convenient for sure, but the convenience, it comes at a high price. Back in the day, food contained only natural sugars with long chain molecules. These are wrapped in fiber, making it hard for your body to extract the calories. This has two benefits. First, only some calories get absorbed into your system, with the rest passing straight through you. And second, you feel full faster, so you eat less. But today's processed food is very different. It's packaged with short-chain sugar molecules, which are not wrapped in fiber. They get quickly and easily absorbed by your body, causing a double negative effect. Many more calories are extracted from everything you eat, and you still feel hungry. Heck, it's no wonder we pack on the pounds. We're heavier than ever, plus we're absorbing excess calories from every meal. And all those unwanted calories are stored as ugly fat that sticks to us like glue. It's a problem known as calorie absorption acceleration. This is a real head scratcher because It's messed up our metabolism, and research shows this is a big problem. Scientists in the UK conducted a study to examine the link between consuming processed food and obesity. And the results led them to conclude research provides fairly consistent supports for the association of processed food intake with obesity and related cardiometabolic outcomes. Our findings provide evidence that higher consumption of processed food is strongly associated with a higher risk of multiple indicators of obesity. In other words, calorie absorption acceleration is making us fat, and that's serious. Another scientific study in Australia reached similar conclusions. The scientists reported rapid simultaneous increases in processed food sales and obesity prevalence have been observed worldwide. The findings added to the growing evidence that processed food consumption is associated with obesity and support the potential role of processed foods in contributing to obesity. In plain English, the giant food corporations are ruining our health, and they don't care. They put money first every time. The fatter we get, the fatter their profits get too. And that's fine with them. MSNBC says food companies put profit ahead of public health. The top executives of many major food companies are manipulating their products with no concern for the potential health impact. My hands were shaking as I read through my notes. I knew I was onto something big. The reason we're overweight is not because we eat too much or because we don't exercise enough. Not all. The real problem is just that we live in the 21st century, and in these money-grubbing times, we're manipulated by the greedy corporations that put food on our plates. It's as simple as that. We were born in an age where losing weight it's next to impossible. Calorie absorption acceleration has become a fact of life, a problem that riddles almost everything we eat. And it's here to stay. Just like acid rain and the hole in the ozone layer, we have not just one, but two strikes against us. We're fighting an uphill battle we're doomed to lose. But what's the solution? Sure, we could give up modern life, go live in the forest and survive on pure natural food like wild berries and mushrooms. That would do the trick. But of course, it's not gonna happen. Nobody wants to live in the woods or give up delicious food like hot dogs, french fries, and donuts. And why should we? Realistically, modern life and processed food, it's here to stay. Somehow, we have to find a way to fight back, countering the double blow that's destroying our health. We must block the devastating effects we're experiencing. That got me thinking. If calorie absorption acceleration is the problem, then we must counterbalance it with some kind of calorie absorption deceleration. If I figured out how to make that happen, we could counter the effects of short-chain sugars. We could block the take-up of extra glucose and kill those extra hungry pangs. We'd cancel out the triggers that make us fat. Then we could enjoy all the tasty, delicious foods of the modern world, yet still be as slim and shapely as nature intended. Instead of pounding away on a treadmill, we'd lose weight while watching Netflix and eating Ben & Jerry's. We could live long, healthy lives for 100 years or more. But how? That was the question that plagued me for weeks. I went back to my research, working through the nights to find the answers. Midnight came and went with nothing to show for it, but I kept hunting. Then, with daylight breaking, it happened. As the early morning sun poked above the horizon, I was reminded of my days in the Marines. On dawn patrol in Costa Rica, I remember the locals telling me of remote tribes where being overweight was rare and where people lived incredibly long, healthy lives. Could these tribes hold the answer? They must be doing something right. And there I found a BBC report that got my attention. The report focused on Nicoya, a remote peninsula in northern Costa Rica. As I remember, the Nicoyan people are noted for their exceptional health. They are twice as likely to reach the age of 90 as Americans and 4 times more likely to reach the age of 100. Wow, but that's not all. Forbes says people in the Nicoya Peninsula have a heart disease rate 20% lower than the rest of Costa Rica and die of cancer at a rate 23% lower than everywhere else in the country. That made me sit up and take notice. What were these tribes people doing to make them so different? Did they really have a health secret? One that would help me on my quest? There was only one way to find out. A week later, I flew to Costa Rica. I hired a guide and we hiked through the rainforest, a tropical jungle that teemed with parrots, macaws, hummingbirds, and toucans. It was tough country, testing my soldiering skills to the limit. Then we climbed up into the craggy hilltops and picked our way through dangerous passes. The journey was hot, steamy, and exhausting, but finally we reached a mountaintop village. There, I spent days talking to the local tribespeople, studying their lifestyle and diet. At first, I drew only blanks. I couldn't figure out what made them so healthy. They didn't have any special diet and didn't do a whole lot of exercise. It was a mystery. Then I got lucky. My guide introduced me to the Siku, the local bush doctor. With my guide interpreting, I asked him why the Nicoyans were so healthy. What was their secret? He nodded wisely, stood up, beckoned me to follow. Inside his humble home, he took a pot from the fire and poured me a strange black-colored potion. I put it to my lips and nervously took a sip. It smelled like coffee, but the taste was different, something unique, yet delicious. The liquid seemed dark and mysterious, yet as smooth and silky as gold. The bush doctor told me this black gold was a natural health drink that the Nicoyans, one-of-a-kind brew, refined over many generations. He believed it may be the secret to their incredible health and longevity. I was so curious that this strange liquid may have the solution that I took a sample back to the US for analysis. And in a nutrition science lab, the secret was revealed. Here's the thing. This black gold potion of the Nicoyans contained compounds extracted from green coffee beans, which have been long known to promote healthy weight loss. After further research, we pinpointed the active ingredient that makes all the difference. Please pay attention here because it's super important to your weight loss journey. The secret behind black gold is the proven fat-busting power of chlorogenic acids. This potion works because chlorogenic acids slow the absorption of glucose sugars. In other words, they counter the effect of calorie absorption acceleration. Yes, they provide the exact calorie absorption deceleration I was looking for. Research from the world's top universities backs that up. Harvard Health says some experiments have shown that chlorogenic acid may also inhibit absorption of glucose in the digestive system. Another peer-reviewed research paper states chlorogenic acid has been shown to affect glucose metabolism and delay glucose absorption in the intestine. And there's more. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms chlorogenic acid might have an antagonistic effect on glucose transport. There was no doubt about it. The scientific consensus was that chlorogenic acids hold the key to long-lasting weight loss. Yet, for some reason, it seems as if this information was being held back. Could it be that the big corporations are deliberately suppressing this knowledge? It seems MSNBC was right. The food barons put their desire for profit above the public need for health. But what about doctors? Why aren't they telling us all about this proven way to lose weight? Because doctors are on our side, right? Actually, not so much. ProPublica says doctors prescribe more of a drug if they receive money from a pharma company. Pharmaceutical companies have paid doctors billions of dollars. In other words, it's in the doctor's interest to keep prescribing you weight loss drugs from big pharma companies. If you discover the real secret of burning fat, they'll be out of pocket. That's why they keep this information hidden. When that clicked, I knew I couldn't let them get away with it. Somehow, I had to fight back for the ordinary guy and gal. I had no choice but to make calorie absorption deceleration a reality. So I got to work once more. I was confident I had the answer. But now, I needed to put the theory into practice. I partnered with a research development facility to create a special formulation, one that would leverage the power of chlorogenic acids to promote weight loss and better health. When the formulation was ready, I asked Sandra to try it out and see what results she got. To be honest, she was skeptical about the whole idea. After all, she'd been disappointed by so many food plans, workout routines, pills, potions, and even doctors. She was desperate for a weight loss solution that actually works. But what if my special formulation turned out to be another dud? Just like all the other fat loss options she had tried, she didn't want to be let down yet again. Sandra needn't have worried because the effect was immediate. Next morning, I heard a scream from the bathroom. I rushed to Sandra's aid thinking something terrible had happened, but I soon saw it was a squeal of delight. She stood on the bathroom scales, pointing at the dial. "I can't believe it," she said. "I've lost 2 pounds already." She burst into tears, but this time they were tears of happiness. And that was just the start. In the next week, she lost another 9 pounds. Before long, she was down 29 pounds and looking fantastic. That slim, sexy lady I married wasn't gone forever after all. She was back. I can tell you how life-changing that was for her and for our family. Sandra had a smile on her face once again, humming happily as she slipped into slim-fitting clothes every morning. Sometimes I caught her looking in the mirror, running her hand over her flat, toned belly and checking out her slim hips and thighs. That summer, she proudly wore a bikini for the first time in 10 years. No longer ashamed of her body, she insisted we go on a beach vacation to Cabo. We had a blast. Sandra became so slim and attractive that we rediscovered our sex life. To be honest, I'd found it hard to be intimate with her when she was overweight. I found the love handles off-putting and we drifted apart. But once the weight fell away, she was hard to resist. Not just because she was slimmer, but also because she lost her double chin and skin firmed up. Her hair gained a new shyness and her eyes were vibrant. It was just like she had turned back the clock a decade or two. We rediscovered our love for each other in that special way and became closer than ever. Retiring to bed became our favorite part of the day as we rekindled our lost intimacy. Our nocturnal activities produced an unexpected outcome too. One day, Sandra surprised me by telling me she was expecting again. Something we thought would never happen. Tommy was getting a little brother or sister, and he had my new formulation to thank for it. Of course, Sandra's friends and family members were stunned by the turnaround and wanted to know what the heck Sandra had done. More importantly, they wanted to know how to get the same fantastic results for themselves. So we started sharing the test product to see if our friends got similar outcomes. And oh boy, did they. One lady dropped 32 pounds and 2 dress sizes in no time at all. Another guy lost 25 pounds, and Sandra's sister slimmed down by 10 pounds in just weeks. I mailed samples to my mother in Grand Rapids, Michigan, knowing she had struggled with her weight for 40 years. 3 weeks later, Mom messaged me insisting that we FaceTime right away. And when I saw her on video, I understood why. The change was incredible. She looked 10 years younger. "Robert, what is this wonderful stuff?" she asked, sounding like an excited teenager. "It works like magic. I had to buy new clothes because I've gotten too slim for my old ones. And that's a problem I'm happy to have." Mom, Sandra, and the others all achieved the success without going on any kind of diet or starting any exercise plan. They didn't have to give up on the foods they love and skip any meals. If they wanted to eat hamburgers and fries followed by chocolate fudge cake, they did. And still the fat and the flab sizzled away. I was delighted my product idea worked so well and that I was changing people's lives for the better. But the success of the trial created a new problem. Now everyone was clamoring for more of the product. And as the word spread on social media, I was inundated with messages from people begging me to help them. That's when I knew I had to take this seriously. Keeping the secret within my small circle was no longer an option. I felt that I had found my true purpose in life. It seemed like something, maybe God or the universe or destiny, was calling me to help people all over the world. So I sat down with the scientists at the lab, and I worked on making the formulation even more powerful. We added extra high-quality ingredients to create a catalyst effect, so people would lose weight even faster. We built nothing less than a fat incinerator. Then, after a long search, we found a manufacturing company that met our stringent production standards. Based in the US, this company is FDA approved and focused on delivering top quality products. All of this took months of hard work and late nights, but at last, the product is ready. And I'm so very proud to announce the launch of a truly revolutionary weight loss product. I named it Coffee Slimmer Pro. I promise you, this is nothing less than a game changer. It's the turning point where you finally get to flip from gaining weight to losing weight. The pivot where you switch from declining health to bursting with energy, youthfulness, and vitality. All of this and more is possible because of our unique proprietary formulation. Each first-class ingredient has been scientifically selected to add a new dimension of potency, which is one drop of Coffee Slimmer Pro, you get a wealth of fat-burning power packed into a single, highly effective formulation. First, you get green coffee bean extract. This is the foundation because of its proven weight loss power. Many studies and reviews show that green coffee bean extract helps people lose weight. In one study on females that were overweight, taking green coffee bean extract resulted in more weight loss than following an energy-restricted diet alone. As you know, green coffee bean extract brings you the flab-shredding properties of chlorogenic acids. These counter the effect of calorie absorption acceleration head-on, slowing the take-up of glucose sugars so you absorb fewer calories. They also support the feeling of fullness that stops you from overeating. But that's not all. Chlorogenic acids can also help you control your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol level, and reduce the risk of diabetes. That's a fantastic start, but there's even more. Next, we added powerful antioxidants to ramp up the fat-destroying power. A wealth of research has shown that antioxidants block the formation of new fat cells. They also stimulate thermogenesis, which is a natural fat-burning process. They reduce the damage caused by free radicals, thus promoting better health and supporting weight loss. So antioxidants deliver a triple power blow to punch the fat out of your body. Plus, they also slow the take-up of unwanted calories. The National Center for Biotechnology Information has this to say about the impact of antioxidants on glucose metabolism. Food with high antioxidant concentrations seems to have a protective effect. Another scientific study confirms this, stating it would be logical to consider antioxidant supplementation in potential therapy for obesity. Then, to supercharge the impact of these potent ingredients, we added the compounding power of caffeine, well established as supporting healthy weight loss. Science Direct says caffeine may improve the glycemic metabolism by reducing the glucose curve, while the National Library of Medicine confirms caffeine intake was associated with weight loss through thermogenesis and fat oxidation. Chlorogenic acids, antioxidants, caffeine, and other carefully selected ingredients all adding up to a powerful weight loss punch that kicks unwanted fat to the curb. And what's truly fantastic is the way these ingredients work together in perfect harmony. It's truly a case of the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. The ingredients don't just complement each other, they actually combine to accelerate weight loss in a way never seen before. Even though Coffee Slimmer Pro is incredibly powerful, you can relax in a knowledge that it's totally safe and healthy too. Produced in an FDA-approved manufacturing facility, it contains no allergens and is soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and vegetarian. We source only the finest ingredients from the best producers on the planet, and we insist on top-notch quality control in everything we do. That means you don't have to worry about adverse side effects or complications. In short, we spare no expense to make this the very best product in its class. We've already invested tens of thousands of dollars in Coffee Slimmer Pro, and we've built the best team in the industry. No wonder people are achieving such sensational results with Coffee Slimmer Pro. Rosanna Garber from London, England, has given up hope of ever losing weight until she discovered Coffee Slimmer Pro. She says, down 20 pounds in 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, what a difference. And in such a short space of time too. I'm wearing clothes that haven't fitted me for 10 years, and I'm proud to look in the mirror once again. It's embarrassing to talk about this, but my life in the bedroom has improved so much too. Frankly, my husband can't keep his hands off me. All she did was take Coffee Slimmer Pro every morning, a mere 30 seconds out of her day. Then she was on her way to a slimmer, happier life. Compare that to the misery of pounding away on a treadmill or starting yet another crazy fad diet. And now you too can get the same amazing results, because for the first time ever, I'm opening up Coffee Slimmer Pro to the general public. If you're struggling to lose weight, I'm giving the chance to put all the torment behind you. Like so many of our beta testers, you'll finally be able to blowtorch all of the ugly fat, flab, and cellulite so that it melts away, never to return again, ever. Build your dream body so you can feel proud of the way you look every day. Recover your youthfulness, energy, and vitality, jumping out of bed with joy and loving each new day of your wonderful life. Rebuild your health and look forward to a long, healthier life for many decades to come. Enjoy all the admiring looks and appreciative comments from everyone who sees your stunning body transformation. And it's not just about your health and appearance. Think about all the money you'll save. A regular gym membership can cost you $1,200 a year. And if you want a personal trainer to help you lose weight, that cost may top over $10,000. Then there's the programs like Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig, or the expensive diet and exercise programs you see on TV. They can end up costing you thousands. And what about weight loss clinics, retreats, or surgery? Those options can also set you back 10 grand. Ouch, that's not right. I don't think you should have to spend a fortune to get back in shape, especially as it's not your fault. So I'm not going to charge you $10,000 for Coffee Slimmer Pro, even though its life-changing properties make it worth all that and so much more. I've seen similar but less potent options on the market selling for $500. That seems fair, because if all this product was to help you lose weight once and for all, would it be worth it? If it just made you look 10 years younger and feel 20 times happier, would it justify spending $500? And if all it did was give you endless energy and zest for life, would a few $100 be a small price to pay? Of course, the answer is yes. Coffee Slimmer Pro would be a steal at $500. But I know not everyone can afford that kind of money. So I decided to slash the price further. I don't want anyone to miss out. So I found a way to make it more affordable. I did the math and saw that by cutting our margins to the bone, I could get the price per bottle down to just $99. Heck, anyone who's serious about losing weight can invest $99 in getting the perfect figure, right? When I told Sandra about my plan, I thought she'd love it. But she shook her head and said, Ross, Coffee Slimmer Pro saved not just my health, but my life. It could do the same for thousands of others if we get the price low enough. You know what? I think we should forget about the profit and sell this at cost. For a moment, I was stunned. What the heck? Give away my life's work at rock bottom price? No way. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized she was right. I'm on a mission to help people all over the world lose weight and get healthy. If I can just save one life with Coffee Slimmer Pro, that's all the reward I need. So I ran the numbers again and calculated our break-even price. That gave me a number as low as $49 per bottle. So that's the deal. I know my CPA will be mad when she hears the crazy low price, but I'm not turning back. The price is fixed. If you're quick, You can buy bottles of the amazing Coffee Slimmer Pro for only $39 each. Yep, you heard that right, just $39. Just think, for less than the cost of a coffee a day, you can invest in creating a slimmer, happier new you. You'll put the despair of weight gain behind you and experience the joy of being the person you always wanted to be. No more unsightly fat, no more feeling like a frump and being embarrassed about your body. You'll never again be ashamed to show your body on the beach or feel humiliated when you go to reunions, weddings, and celebrations. You won't have to put up with people calling you big boned, chubby, or plump, or well-rounded. You can put that all behind you and write a whole new chapter in your life. One where you look svelte, toned, and fit, where people start calling you beautiful, lovely, and attractive. You'll enjoy an astonishing body transformation like Lois Carr from Lacey, Washington. She says, "I used to avoid dating because I don't want anyone to see my flabby, unsightly body. Then I discovered Coffee Slimmer Pro and the fat just melted off me. I had the confidence to start dating, met a wonderful guy, and now we're getting married. I'm looking forward to wearing my slim-fitting dress on the big day and amazing all my friends. They'll be so jealous." This can be your future too. And remember, you don't have to do any kind of exercise or go on a special diet. You can continue to eat all the tasty foods you love, enjoy delicious meals with your friends, and snack on treats and candy bars. You just take one easy swallow capsule a day, then get on with your life as usual. Cancel your gym membership and book a restaurant date instead. You'll have lots more fun, yet you'll still lose weight. All of that is possible. And the cost is just $39 per bottle for larger orders. Just $39 for a revolutionary product that's upending the health and fitness industry and taking the world by storm. You can get free shipping too, making this a total no-brainer. And going with multiple bottles is a smart idea. We found our most successful customers are those who commit to a 3 to 6 month supply, practically guaranteeing extraordinary results. Our special formulation becomes more effective the longer we use it. According to our studies, optimal results are obtained by using Coffee Slimmer Pro for 3 to 6 months. That's when the maximum fat burning power kicks in to destroy flab even faster. So, going with a 3-month or 6-month supply is highly recommended. Plus, by committing to a larger supply, you protect yourself from the risk of future shortages. You see, so many happy customers are reordering Coffee Slimmer Pro, we're struggling to keep up. Stock is flying off the shelves, and it's getting tougher to source the key ingredients. Any day now, we may sell out, and you'll be out of luck. So, to be sure of getting your supply of Coffee Slimmer Pro, order today and lock in your slimmer, happier future. Plus, there's another good reason for securing your supply today. Weight loss is a multi-billion-dollar industry that makes huge profits from the epidemic. The last thing these corporations want is for people to slim down. They're happy for you to be overweight so they can sell you more expensive products. Because of this, we're already under pressure to close this offer down. We're resisting hard, but these fat cat corporations have powerful lawyers. Any day now, we could be forced to take down this page. Then your golden opportunity will disappear. Then there's your health. A study by Boston University School of Public Health shows that compared to normal weight people, overweight men and women are twice as likely to die. That's scary. Every day you are overweight, you increase the risk of dropping dead or getting a debilitating disease like diabetes. Don't take the chance. Order now and secure your long-term supply of the most exciting innovation ever. Remember, you can't buy Coffee Slimmer Pro in the shops or anywhere else online. You can only order it right here and right now. Place your order now and you'll be on track to go from looking like this to looking like this. Your success is absolutely assured because whether you buy 1 bottle, 3 bottles, or go for the most popular 6-bottle option, you're fully protected by our 100% money-back guarantee. We're confident that Coffee Slimmer Pro will work like gangbusters for you, just as it has for so many other people. But if you find this game changer is not for you, whatever the reason, we've got your back. You can try the formula on us for a full 60 days and experience its extraordinary fat-burning power for yourself. If you are less than satisfied at any time, even if it's 59 days from now, just contact us and we'll shove the money back in your pocket. You'll get 100% of your money refunded, no questions asked. Just get in touch with our super friendly customer service professionals and they'll take good care of you. Even if you've used up all of your bottles or you simply changed your mind, we'll fix everything. If you don't achieve the massive weight loss you hoped for, or don't leap out of bed every morning bursting with energy and happiness, I don't want your money. Your satisfaction always comes first. So as you can see, we're a real company that you can trust. You know you will be safe with us. But wait, I'm not done yet, because I want to make your weight loss success an absolute certainty. I'm including some amazing bonus products too. Each of these is calibrated to accelerate your fat loss and get you in shape faster. Here's what you get when you order today. Bonus 1, Rapid Weight Loss Detox, an easy to follow guide to simple workouts that burn fat in the fastest, simplest way possible. Combine these with Coffee Slimmer Pro and you'll strip fat double quick. This practical information packed volume has a real world value of $99, but you get it free when you order today. Bonus 2, Mind Body Boost. The Slate Foundation says getting adequate quality sleep is an important part of a healthy weight loss plan. That's why we've added the Mind Body Boost to your complimentary extras. You'll discover the secrets to enhancing your emotional and physical well-being. That adds up to a whopping $188 of value, yet you won't have to pay a single cent. I'll comp you both bonuses as a way of saying thank you for your order today. So let's look at this logically and see how things stack up. Are you choosing a proven product that's known to have remarkable fat-burning power? Yes. Are you getting in at a rock-bottom price that makes it a no-brainer decision? Yes. Is your small investment fully protected by a 100% no-quibble guarantee? Yes. And do you get amazing bonuses that easily justify the 6-bottle purchase price all on their own? Yes. That's a quadruple whammy in favor of a yes decision. That's why Tiffany Knight from Park Ridge, Illinois placed her order. She says, "Thanks so much for revealing the secret of easy weight loss. It's changed my life. After watching your presentation, I was able to lose 18 pounds in just a month. I feel great. And my boyfriend says I look fantastic. The bonuses are so helpful, I've shared them with my friends. They love them too." Tiffany agrees that the only way to lose is not to order Coffee Slimmer Pro today. Then you'll risk years of growing overweight, declining health, and perhaps an early death. Why take the chance? After all, even if you only got half the results of our other happy customers, what would that mean for you? If you only lost 30 pounds in the next 3 months, would that make a difference in your life? How would you feel being so much slimmer and more attractive? How much would you enjoy the compliments, the admiring looks, and what would you do with the extra decades of happy life that you can look forward to? How great would it be to turn things around like Byron Perry from Elk Grove, California? He was sick and tired of his expanding waistline and being the butt of his workmates' fat jokes. He says, "Wow, I can't believe how fast the weight is falling off me. My beer belly is melting away and I have much more energy and vitality. I'm so glad I discovered this fat loss method. It's brought me so much happiness. No more making jokes about my fat gut anymore. They just wonder how the heck I got in shape so fast. Who knew it could be this easy?" You can get the same kind of outcome too. All you have to do is commit to making it happen. So, now you have a choice. You can continue on the path that's led you to nowhere for years, fighting a never-ending battle with your expanding waistline. You can continue to risk your health and even your life, struggling in an unhealthy body, feeling ashamed of who you are. Or you can take this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pivot. You can decide that enough is enough and you won't tolerate the misery anymore. You can seize this one-off chance to turn things around and shrink your body like magic. After all, something brought you to this page today. Maybe it was destiny or fate. Whatever the cause, you're here. Will you take up the call? Remember, you can't get this brand new weight loss innovation anywhere else. No one else can offer you the fat-destroying power of the Nick Oya Black Gold, the special formulation of high-grade ingredients that makes Coffee Slimmer Pro so unique. And because of surging demand, we can't guarantee it will be available after today. If you miss out, how will you feel? You'll see testimonials from delighted users all over Facebook and Instagram, men and women sharing their stories of rapid weight loss and proudly displaying their before and their after pics. But you'll be stuck in the same old rut, desperately trying the next fad diet or killing yourself doing cardio. Luckily, it doesn't have to be like that. You now know you have a better option. To begin your body transformation, all you have to do is scroll down and select your quantity, remembering that the 6-bottle option is the most cost-effective choice. Then click to place your order, totally risk-free. On the next screen, you'll see the checkout page. Just enter your details on the 100% secure order form, then click to pay. It only takes a moment, and it's a moment that will fill your life with joy. We'll priority ship your order to you so you can start your transformation just a few days from now. What's not to like? So don't hesitate. This special presentation will end soon and your opportunity may disappear forever. If you delay, you may find out we're out of stock and that the offer has been taken down. The only sure way to secure your supply of Coffee Slimmer Pro is to order right now. The fact that you're still with me confirms that you are truly concerned about losing weight and getting in shape. You know that being overweight not only makes you miserable, it puts you at a serious risk of dying from a heart attack, stroke, or seizure. Why take that risk when you don't have to? Surely, a slimmer, happier life is well worth a tiny investment today. Just click below to get on the path to a better health and wonderful life. Instead of wasting $10,000 on weight loss solutions that don't work, invest as little as $39 in one that's proven to get results. After all, you're worth it, right? And thanks to our 100% money-back guarantee, you're not risking anything. You've everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing what amazing results you achieve with Coffee Slimmer Pro. To become our next thrilling weight loss success story, just click below to place your order today. Are you still there? If so, I guess you have more questions about Coffee Slimmer Pro, and that's fine. I've got you covered. I'll quickly answer the most common questions we get about this life-changing product so you can order with confidence. Will Coffee Slimmer Pro really work for me? We understand you may have been let down by other weight loss solutions in the past, but Coffee Slimmer Pro is something new and different. The unique formulation has been proven to support healthy weight loss, as well as facilitating healthy digestion and energy levels. So whether you're a male or female, young or old, you'll love the results you get with Coffee Slimmer Pro. Many people notice results in just days, and you can expect to see a real difference in weeks. Stick with Coffee Slimmer Pro for the 3 to 6 months, and you'll be amazed by your body transformation. Is Coffee Slimmer Pro safe? Absolutely. because we only use all natural ingredients. You can be sure that Coffee Slimmer Pro is totally safe. The product is manufactured right here in the USA in an FDA registered facility. We follow GMP, good manufacturing practices, and guidelines to the letter. All of our ingredients are of the highest possible standards. Plus, they're tested for highest purity, potency, and efficiency. What if Coffee Simmer Pro doesn't work for me? We're confident that situations won't arise, but in any case, we've got your back. If you find Coffee Simmer Pro less than satisfying in any way, just let us know. We'll refund all of your money, no questions asked. Everyone has a different metabolism, so we recommend you give the product enough time to work its magic. Our most successful customers are those who commit to a 3 to 6 month supply, practically guaranteeing extraordinary results. But whatever you decide, you're covered by our no quibble, 100% satisfaction guarantee. How many bottles of Coffee Slimmer Pro should I order? There are two things to bear in mind here. First, the ingredients are formulated to give ever-improving results after several months of working through your body. The effects compound over time to produce mind-blowing outcomes. That's why we're always recommending starting with a 3 to 6 month supply. Secondly, so many happy customers are reordering Coffee Slimmer Pro, we're struggling to keep up. Stock is flying off the shelves, and it's getting tougher to source the key ingredients. Any day now, we may sell out, and you'll be out of luck. This is why most people choose to order 6 bottles. That way they won't risk seeing sold out when reordering. How long will it take to receive my order? As soon as you place your order, our team will get onto it right away. Your order should ship in 2 to 3 days. If you're in the US, you should receive your package in 5 to 7 days. If you're elsewhere in the world, allow 10 to 12 days. Will I be rebilled every month? Nope. Today's payment is a one-time charge. We will never bill you for anything without giving you clear notification. We value your custom, so your money is safe with us. What do I do now? Getting started with Coffee Slimmer Pro is easy. Just scroll down and choose from the options below, remembering that ordering more bottles is the wise choice. It's the one that saves you the most money, too. Click through to the next page, fill out your details, and place your order. Then you're all set. Within a few days, your order will be on your doorstep. Your amazing weight loss transformation can then begin, and you'll never have to feel fat or flabby again. Thanks to Coffee Slimmer Pro, a wonderful, fat-free future awaits. So don't put the decision off any longer. Click below and order your Coffee Slimmer Pro today.